Moving on to item number 10, which is the approval of the revised US 290 local preferred alternative. We're joined by Angela Studdard. Good morning.
Good morning. Chairman Costello and members of the TPC, the purpose of this presentation is to present the US 290 proposed revised interim implementation, or the US 290 LPA. Specifically, I'm going to focus on three items. The first is the background development of the LPA. The second is the components of the 290 LPA. And the third is the next steps in terms of the implementation of these 290 improvements. I want to step back one moment and start with the US 290 Ultimate Vision, which was approved in a record of decision in August of 2010. These improvements, the ultimate vision for the US 290 corridor, has not changed. It is a multimodal approach to address the transportation needs in the 290 corridor. Specifically, these improvements consist of reconstruction and widening of US 290, parallel Hempstead Tollway, and a 50-foot reserve for high-capacity transit. On the original plan, TxDOT was responsible for the implementation on 290 and Hector for the implementation of the Hempstead Toll Road. From the costs shown on the presentation slide, you can see that the total is approximately $4.7 billion for the program. Neither agency had the funding or the resources to implement at that time, so they decided to pool the resources and work together. And what resulted in that was, in spring of 2012, a memorandum of understanding for an interim implementation on US 290, which consisted of 2 to 3 lane reversible facility down the center, plus one additional general purpose lane from I-610 to State Highway 99. I should point out, as part of this MOU, projects on US 290 were expedited by up to 20 years ahead of their original implementation schedule. In fall of 2012, public meetings were held on this proposed interim implementation on US 290. In 2013 and 2014, agency resources and responsibilities were reallocated between the two agencies, and as a result, the funding for US 290 was reduced. Therefore, a revised plan for US 290 had to be put in place. And what this plan consisted of was one additional general purpose lane in each direction from I-610 to State Highway 6. And I should mention that this is above the previously interim configuration, along with maintaining the one-lane reversible facility down the center. Public meetings on this concept were held in September of 2015. Looking at specifically what this configuration involves, I want to start with the eastern portion of the corridor between State Highway 6 and I-610. On this graphic, the top shows the ultimate vision of the corridor. Like I mentioned, this has not changed. The second graphic shows what was previously approved, and the bottom section shows the proposed revised lane configuration. Again, the additional main lane capacity while maintaining the US 290 HOV down the middle. I should note that the HOV, as proposed, would have shoulders such that vehicles on the HOV lane could pass a stalled vehicle. This is different than how it operates today. What is operating today is in an interim condition during construction. Similarly, for the western portion of the US 290 program, specifically State Highway 6 to the Grand Parkway, the three sections are shown on the slide here. What we're looking to implement is the bottom section with additional main lane capacity on the one-lane reversible facility, again with shoulders to accommodate vehicles being able to pass a stalled vehicle on the HOV lane. So what the proposed design does is meets current design and safety standards. In addition, it maintains access for carpoolers and transit on the HOV lane, and the HOV lane operations would be similar to the way the HOV lane on 290 operates today. In addition, there's no additional right-of-way that is being proposed as part of the change in the interim implementation. This graphic here represents the status of the US 290 construction program. We have currently 13 projects under construction. Their construction completion ranges from approximately 20 to 95%. With the proposed revised interim implementation, it does not impact the ongoing construction because we're using the existing right-of-way, the existing pavement in the corridor. What will happen is towards the end of each of these construction projects, the barrier placement and striping will be change ordered into the project. So the change in the interim implementation does not impact the ongoing construction on 290. I should also note the estimated completion of the US 290 program is late 2017. So next steps in terms of the interim implementation. Currently, the environmental consultant is working on the draft reevaluation of the revised interim lane configuration, and this does include coordination with HGAC on the conformity. We anticipate having a revised record of decision in early 2016, and as I mentioned, construction being complete in late 2017 with revised striping and barrier placement. So with that, I'd like to open it up for any questions or comments.
Any questions for the presenter? If not, I believe you need a motion from us for acceptance of the revisions. Is that correct?
That is correct, Chairman.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
Second.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Ms. Stoddard. Thank you for
Thank
your
you.
presentation.